part of the Commonwealth Government's specialised Indigenous Ranger program under the Dugong and Turtle Protection Plan, the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority is implementing the Indigenous Ranger Compliance Enhancement Program. 24 rangers will undertake the nationally accredited certificate and statutory government compliance, specifically tailored for Indigenous rangers and transferable across all regulatory frameworks within Australia. In addition to that, a part of the program is the employment of another 4 Indigenous compliance officers by the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority, and together with the Indigenous compliance team we'll be working in with those 24 rangers out in the field conducting compliance patrols, vessel patrols, aerial, land-based, as well as a big part of our program is in fact the education and awareness for community members.
This training is what we need, you know. Look after our land, sea, you know, whatever. But that's what we've been all asking for. A bit of power, and that just to, at least we can do something about it, you know. Names and number that can go to a long way, hand it over to the law. That's what we've been just asking from day one when we started our ranger program. And now we're doing it. I'm happy to be doing it, you know, and glad to be. But yeah, and this course is what we wanted. Yeah.
The best thing about this course was the best outcome was doing it on country, because that's where your skills and knowledge just falls in place. It's good to do it on country than sitting in a classroom where you're sweating and stuff, and at least on country you can get to see those things and do the stuff there, you know.
And you're just working for your ancestors and your mob, and that's the main thing I like doing. To be educated out of this job and getting paid for it. A lot of people haven't had that chance to do that, so it's good that, very lucky that I get to do that. Help national parks or people like yourself, Grandpa, to help out and get these offenders. The local tribes aren't too far from us, around Cairns and Irriganji, and we can all start working together and put this course into practice. Make it a reality, sort of thing.
And one of the things that we've sort of really found through this program is that traditional owners, elders, and especially the rangers want to look at how to get people to comply with their roles. But they've got a whole range of different roles that they play. So resource management roles, from fencing to fires, and compliance in the past have played a very small part. Today, I think a lot of the groups are starting to see the need for compliance. So they're starting to talk about compliance. It's still a very hard role for them to get their rangers into because of all the family politics, community politics. But I think with the support from their communities, their elders, and especially from the funding bodies, such as Working on Country and the Indigenous Land and Sea program, they're getting a bit more support to start looking at compliance. Now we've got a team of 5 Indigenous compliance officers. That's going to give us the ability to actually get out there and work more closely with these groups. So the compliance program or training that we've done over the last 6 days is the start of basically a new program where we're not targeting the whole ranger program. We're targeting 2 rangers that have got some interest in compliance that we are going to be able to maintain a relationship with, maintain communication with, and hopefully the groups that were attended or participated in this compliance program, Cert 4, will develop good relationships and networks with the groups who are here, realising that they're not alone. I'd say 100% of the rangers got a lot out of this training, and throughout the week a lot of them have said that they want to be involved in compliance. We had 100% attendance rate on the first day right up until today, the last day, so those are really positive for our program to have that many rangers in one place. And you know, come 8:30 in the morning, most of the groups were there by 8 o'clock, ready and waiting to start. So you know, I think the program itself, without promoting it too much, is promoting itself through these rangers.
Gosh, I came in with no knowledge and stepping into something that I completely know nothing about, but walking away I have more knowledge, and I didn't know the importance of it. I've got encouraged, very encouraged from home into how important that it is. Yeah, and it's great, yeah, it's good to take the step and how to manage and sustain our marine turtles and dugongs back at home.
Going through this training, we now become a resource for our community within the region or within the Great Barrier Reef itself. Knowing that having this expertise, you know, we could be used to assist government agencies, so both state and Commonwealth, and issues in the Great Barrier Reef, which is, yeah, it's a bit scary, but yeah, I guess we get a larger responsibility and a bit more, I guess, respect, I guess, or in the community holding that expertise. I think it's just an opportunity within all the Trish Loner groups up and down the coast, and there's not just employment and training opportunities there, there's also economic kind of opportunities where ranger groups could be going for fee-for-service arrangements with state and Commonwealth and be used as that kind of resource.
We're like sisters and brothers when we all come together, because we all have a common interest and looking and caring for country, you know, land and sea, and both of them go hand in hand. So this training's been awesome. It's been culturally appropriate in a sense. It's factors were taken in that acknowledging that we are traditional owners and we do have traditional rights. We want to be able to manage our own traditional country and have that acknowledgement.
As an Indigenous man, I'm not the clueiest bloke, but this would be my biggest achievement in my life. I didn't do schooling too well, and so to actually do this and to come away with something, I'll be proud of myself, and also of my family. I know my family now are proud of me for coming to do this. It's going to be a big benefit to all community members, all my elders, and my next generation coming through.
It's the first time in Australia that you'll see a program such as this being implemented, and it has been contextualised and specifically designed to allow for the cultural sensitivities and to fit within the scope of the existing framework with the rangers. So the program taps into the work that they're already doing, as well as providing them with some additional skills such as statement taking, processes of court, fair and natural justice, surveillance, evidence collection, just to name a few. The best part about the program is, in fact, that the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority has now got an additional stakeholder and a resource on the ground, particularly within remote locations. Those resources are very, very important when responding to activities that might occur within the park. So having trained rangers in those areas who have extensive knowledge about the country, because it is their traditional owner country and they're working that country all the time, they know that country better than us, it's absolutely vital to our business.